Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. It is Sunday, 1:32 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time on June 1st, 2025. And we're going to give you the weekly update for sterling yen, dollar yen, sterling dollar, euro yen. So buckle up, stay in. We got some good analysis coming up for you guys. All right. So as we're starting off our video today with sterling yen because that's the title of my video, and I don't want to get anybody PO'd about it. But right now, looking at the weeklies, sterling yen needs to definitely get up above this price of 196.50 this week to show any type of strength. Well, where could it go if it does that? Well, I think the first level of resistance is going to be at 197, the figure. If anything, it's not going to go straight up to the 199, that's for sure. It would probably go to 197, 197 even. You know what? Let me go down to a smaller time frame. Let's go down to a 4-hour chart so we can work a little bit better. 197, the figure. It's not too far away from the 196.47, but 197. Okay, 197.03 is good enough. I think there's going to be, if anything, there'll be some weekly resistance up there. I think sterling yen is actually in neutral to bearish. That's the way I look at it. However, let me go over to the weekly again so I could see my 3-bar harmony point. A break of this low. Let me move it down to here. For the week, 191.94, which was the previous week's low before we kind of did a double top here, would be the signal that we're turning down to that all-important 190.28 support level that we've had for 5 weeks or so. So that's an important point, the 190.28. Also, this would be the warning that we're breaking down during the week. Now, I'm going to be doing the daily updates for this. Dollar yen is really, really important with this thing. But the two key points to get through right now are going to be this bar's high right there of 196.41. And then, of course, we got, like I said, the 197, the figure. If it goes hog wild, all right, for whatever reason, up top, really, if we're looking at 197.50, 197.50. I'll go like that, 197, say 70. If that clears, then this thing is really showing a real bid tone, and we're going to be attacking the 200 level right there. So let's go on over again to the 4 hours just to see what it looks like. So right now we got sterling yen trading in between, on the weekly, between 192 and 196.5. All right, let's move on over to good old, what am I going to do next? Let's do sterling dollar. Let's go to sterling dollar. Okay. This one, weekly. All right, so let's look at the weekly of this thing. Got a lot of stuff on this chart. Okay. This is all the daily analysis right there. Okay, so the point it's got to break this week, if it's going up, is 136. Okay, right now, 1, 2, 3-bar harmony says if we break down below 131, it's headed lower. Now, that's quite a distance. It's a lot of wood to chop during the week to do something like that. But hey, if the European Central Bank comes in and says they cut rates, well, actually, it wouldn't really have an effect on cable. That's stupid. But what would happen is the euro dollar would dump. Sterling would probably follow a little bit if the European Central Bank cuts rates deeper than what's expected. If they don't cut rates at all, if they're holding off because of tariff worries or they just want to wait a little bit, then we can get some further consolidation in both currencies. It's a wild card right now. It's definitely a wild card. And you got to pay attention to my daily analysis. I know it sounds like a broken record, but right now the resistance is right up this top. The support is right here. A warning level would be a break of 133 right here. I'll go down to this level right there. 133.70 would be a warning that we're turning down, not perhaps targeting the 131.34 yet, but trading lower, coming back up, making a lower high, and then trading back down. Let's look at good old dollar yen for the week. Okay, this one has been wild too, you know. This currency has been really flipping back and forth, confusing me at times, I'll tell you that. Dollar yen, if it needs to hold that right there, 142 the figure. Right now it closed at 144.03, but the important support point for the week is 142 the figure. And in order to really show any weakness, it's got to get, show any strength, it's got to get above 148.75. So those are the two main points. Let's go down to 4 hour and see if we can find anything that would give us any type of other early like warning. All right. This was a daily resistance I had. I'm going to get rid of that because it's moved a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is like the early warning that if it breaks down through this and it closes, say on a 4 hour basis below it, you could look to see that 143.50 would be resistance. However, if let's see something here, 144. Okay, what did we go down to? 143, 143, 43. Yeah, that's the important point on the week right there. I'll move it down to there a little bit. Just give it a little skid room. If it breaks through that, it's actually showing some weakness. Now, again, you gotta come back and watch the dailies because I'll have daily updates with tighter points, and we could take it from the day going forward. Let's look at good old euro yen. Euro yen. Let's look at the weekly charts on euro yen. All right, weekly chart on euro yen. Woo, that looks like a lot of noise, huh? Let's open this up. Now, this cross has been holding up a lot better than I thought. In order for euro yen to show weakness, it's got to break below 161. In order to show strength, it's got to get above that. Get above this level right here, 165.10. It attempted it once a week ago, but it hasn't really been able to sustain a rally. But although it has been holding pretty well. So where are we right now? 164.26. What did we close at? We closed at 163.46. I would think that a warning would be like 162, right? Really where this is. I'm going to move it down a little bit. I'm going to go 162.40 on the week. Would probably be a warning that we're turning down towards the 161. If that breaks, then we're moving towards the the lower end of the range. I'd say like 158, 159 the figure, something like that. So that's what I got going for these crosses, dollar yen, sterling dollar, sterling yen. Please, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Leave some comments for me. Tell me if you want me to add other indicators, or just give me an idea what you guys want to see. I'll be happy to do it if I have knowledge of it. If I don't have knowledge of it, I'll tell you, I don't really know that indicator, But remember, always, please share my videos far and wide. I'm trying to build a big trading community. I can't do it without you. Head over to Park Avenue Trading. Get yourself a free ebook. And I'll see you on the daily updates tomorrow. Cheers.